The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, your style. By Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where our sports medicine experts train the pros. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Homestead High School in Mequon. It's home to the WIAA Division II State Football Champs. Hi and welcome. This man right here is Lance Allen from today's TNJ4.
And this is Mark Stewart, the prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. We will honor Homestead football for their fabulous season. We will also have early hoops highlights, including boys and girls action.
We're going to start tonight's show on the ice with a Highlander who enjoyed the state football championships, then had to immediately jump into his winter sport.
Mark, he's the hardest working man on this show. Brad Preeter has the Boston Store featured student athlete. You know it, I know it, right?
I know. Hey, what can you say? He writes the truth.
Sean Driscoll returned to the football field this season after not going out for the team the previous year.
Cornerback number 15, Sean Driscoll.
It's a decision Sean has to be happy with after helping the Highlanders earn the state championship.
It's feeling like no other. I love my school. It shows a lot of school pride. It shows a lot to our school to win a state championship with all the seniors we had on the team. And all the guys really worked hard for each other and really appreciated each other.
Coach Dave Keel learned that Sean was coming back to football when he got a call from his defensive backs coach over the summer.
He says, Dave, I've got some good news for you. Sean Driscoll's coming back out for football. I said, really? I said, that is outstanding.
He made that decision last year that he really wanted to come back in his senior year and play football, and I endorsed him. We really pushed the guys to play more than one sport. So the success for him in terms of the football team was just outstanding. It's a great learning experience for him.
Sean got on the ice as soon as he could once football season ended. The two sports were practicing at the same time during the football team's playoff run. Driscoll would have gone to both football and hockey practice if he could have.
If I was allowed to, yes, but I know the football coaches were all over me about not going to hockey, so I just tried to stay out of it as much as I could.
Driscoll played offense as a freshman and sophomore, but wanted to earn a spot on defense this season. He did just that and made a major impact, even grabbing this interception, which set up Homestead's second touchdown in the state title game.
Well, he's got 2 pick sixes for touchdowns. He's got like 5 or 6 interceptions on the year. He's a tough, physical kid. He had a phenomenal season for us, and he hadn't played defense at all, really, until this year.
A standout defenseman in hockey, Sean can trigger his team's offense just like he did in football.
He's a tremendous skater. He's got a great stride. He's confident with the puck on his stick, so he's good starting the offense.
He's just an overall great leader. He's a really good player. He's got an amazing shot. He gets everybody going and he improves people and tells people what to do, and just an overall great leader, and puts a lot of effort on the ice and also off the ice.
Aside from football and hockey, Sean excels on the baseball diamond. He helped the Highlanders reach the state summer tournament as a sophomore. He's also an outstanding student.
I know last year I had like 4 AP classes. It was tough, but I like to challenge myself, work hard.
Hockey is the one sport in which Sean has not competed at state. The Highlanders are hoping that changes this season, and they're glad to now have their captain on the ice.
There's those players that kind of stick out in your mind, and Sean is such a smart kid and, again, an amazing athlete, but beyond that, he works really hard in school. You're part of baseball, a baseball team that goes to state, and a football team that wins state, and a hockey team that I'd love to carry on that kind of tradition as those 2 other sports. He's just pulled in a lot of different directions, but he's always, that work ethic always is just right there.
Hockey is definitely Sean's #1 sport. He was drafted by the Des Moines Buccaneers of the USHL, and he could be called up by the team after the high school season.
Now here's Colleen Heider from Boston Store to present Sean his award.
Sean, for all you do in school and for your sports, Boston Store is proud to present you with the Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week Award. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm JC Tretter of the Green Bay Packers. Watch Preps Plus on Sunday night on TMJ4.
The holidays are here, and with them bring special moments with friends and family. Celebrate the holidays with the perfect gift for everyone on your list. From Boston Store, your holiday gift headquarters. With everything to make this time of year the most wonderful time of year. Let the cheer begin. Boston Store, your style.
Think of joint pain like a warning light in your car. It means something in your body isn't working right or could be damaged. And the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network is where you go to keep everything in working order. Our orthopedic and spine specialists will show you all your options, from non-surgical remedies like physical therapy to minimally invasive treatments and advanced surgical techniques to get you going again. Isn't it good to know what is possible?
Menards has the tools you need to get the job done from top brands including Dremel and RotoZip. Stop in today and choose from a wide selection. This RotoZip Rotosaw has a powerful motor, $49. This rotary toolkit can use all Dremel attachments, $49. This oscillating toolkit has an extra wide angle for faster cutting, $69. This 3-in-1 Ultra Saw comes with 4 wheels, $99. Don't forget Christmas, grab a Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Our girls basketball highlights feature a pair of matchups, 4 teams that have a lot of potential this season.
And 2 of those teams played at state last year, and 1 brought home the gold ball. Here's Scott Babler and Matt Queen with the Preps Plus highlights.
There's nothing like getting a major test in your season opener, and that was the case for both squads tonight. Defending D2 state champ Pius hosting state D1 semifinalist Arrowhead. The Warhawks with the early advantage. Karina Smits drains the triple. It's 7-6 Arrowhead. Then it's Caitlin Harper with some nice work in the paint. Hawks up 5. But the Lady Popes rally. Jordan Zader stops and pops. 14-12, Pius grabs the lead. Here's Katie Gardner getting the shooter's roll from way outside. Popes up 19-12, but Arrowhead keeps it close. Lexus Wigan banks in this 3-ball. She had a team-high 14 points. Hawks pulled to within 4, but the Lady Popes closed the half strong. Alana Perkins drives the baseline and hits the J. 30-22 Pius at halftime. And the Popes really turn things up in the second half. Zader cans this 3-pointer as the Pius lead hits double digits. Then it's Cassy Collins with a nice pivot and the driving hoop. Popes running away up 48-33. But the Warhawks chip away, and after this bucket by Harper, the lead is just 5 at 51-46. But Zader and Pius were just too much on this night. Here, Jordan drives through traffic for the deuce. She totaled 15 points on the night. The Lady Popes followed their perfect season with a perfect start as they take down Arrowhead 61-52.
They're a very good team. It's definitely going to help our confidence that we beat them, and it was a very good win. They played a very hard game, and we're really proud of ourselves.
Losing the quality kids we had last year, these kids learned a lot from them. They had to play against them in practice every day, so that certainly got them better, and they really proved it today. They really stepped up. And I know the inexperience is there, but these kids play so many games in the summer, that it should be nothing. So no matter what year they are, we kind of expect them to step up and play, and they did that today.
More girls hoops now. Milwaukee Vincent hosting Kenosha St. Joseph, hoping to put on a show for Wisconsin women's head coach Bobby Kelsey. She's in town presumably to see St. Joe's outstanding junior Sydney Cooks. She's a top 10 recruit in the country. A series of moves early on gives the Lancers a 17-8 lead. For the Vikings, their leader is Albany Dodd, the junior with the defense that turns into offense. It's an 8-1 run for Vincent that cuts the lead to 2. St. Joe's answers Starletta Keene. The Lancers have all 5 starters back from last year's 20-win team. But it's Vincent ending the half strong. First, Savannah Crockett hits the off-balance jumper. Then, Kyla Pitts goes to the rack. She scored 17 points in the game, but Vincent trails St. Joe's 31-26 at the break. Second half now, remember, 2 18-minute halves this season. It doesn't matter for the Lancers. Cooks steps back and cans the three. She had 19 points. Next trip, kick out to the wing, Niara Collins. Lancers up 10 at 40-30. More from St. Joe's. Best ball movement of the game. Collins to Cooks to Keene. Keene added 13 points. Albany Dodd, though, keeping Vincent in the game. She had a game-high 22. Vincent closes to 51-49, but St. Joe's pulls away. Jayla Harris, and one. She had 21 to lead the way for Kenosha St. Joe's, who opens their season with a double-digit win on the road.
Our goals every year, honestly, is to come in and try to win state. I mean, we want to win our conference, obviously, but after that, we look forward to not just being in the state, we want to try to win state. Our school has never been there on the girls' side, so we want to try to put them there and try to bring home that gold trophy.
We move over to the boys' side now, and we feature a team that had an excellent season last year.
And another team that appears to be on the rise. Here's Brad Tretter with the Menards Game of the Week.
It was a very interesting season-opening matchup here at Cedarburg. The Bulldogs, who were 12-12 last year, are coming off their most wins in a season since the 2009-2010 campaign. Meanwhile, visiting Muskego was 21-2 a year ago. The Warriors claimed the Classic 8 Conference Championship, but were then bounced in a major first-round upset in the playoffs. Senior standout Caleb Wagner would spark the Warriors from the get-go, the steal and great body control on the layup. 6'4" Thomas Anderson also made a big impact for Muskego early on. He sinks the running one-hander. Cedarburg is led by veteran coach Tom Diener and his son John, who's a sophomore. John Diener can score in a variety of ways, including the fall-away jumper. Both teams were hitting from long range. Caleb Wagner for three, then Matthew Barber from the corner. Wagner from the same spot again, and Jordan Johnson for the Bulldogs. Now in transition, John Diener with the pinpoint bounce pass to Clayton Van Tassel. It's a close and very entertaining game, as these guys would agree. Another three ball here for 6'6" sophomore Matthew Barber. The young Bulldogs lead 35-31 at the half. The young ladies put on a nice show of their own at halftime. Everybody wants to see it, but hey guys, there is some room in the bleachers. You'll want to see this hustling save by Mitchell Strobel. He places it perfectly, and Jordan Johnson pops it right in. But Caleb Wagner helps the Warriors catch up and then pull away. Wagner hits freshman Stuart Vent under the hoop. Then it's Wagner for three of his 35 points in this season opener. Muskego leads by 6. Finally, it's Matthew Farner with the steal, and he is on the money to Wagner. Both teams look promising, but Muskego goes on to the 76-60 victory.
We want it all. We want to play one game at a time, but we want to win every game, so we're all really hungry.
They're a good group. They're very competitive. Even the younger guys, I think they've learned from those seniors kind of the expectations that were set last year and kind of the traditions that we want to set going forward.
Hey, I'm J.R. Radcliffe from Lake Country Publications and Now Newspapers. We've shifted gears to basketball season, and your resource for all things Greater Milwaukee boys and girls hoops is Roundball Rankings, located at mycommunitynow.com/roundball. We've got your top 15 teams, player of the week, career active scoring leaders, and much, much more. And before we close the book on the football season, keep an eye peeled for the 2015 All-Suburban Football Team, available in your local Now newspaper in early December. And stay up to date with what we're doing here at Preps Plus when you follow us on social media. We'll be right back.
Can't find the size, color, or brand you're looking for in store? Let us find it at Boston Store. Simply tell a sales associate what item you're looking for, and we'll search our entire inventory of stores and websites to locate your exact size, color, and brand. Complete your transaction in store, and your purchase will be delivered right to your door at no extra charge. It couldn't be easier when you let us find it. Exclusively at Boston Store.
No matter what your schedule, personality, or lifestyle, Our primary care providers do everything possible to make every day a little healthier. It all begins by listening and getting to know you. It's about convenience with flexible hours and locations near you. And it's about connections linking you to the power of academic medicine right in your community. For a primary care provider who gets you, get to us.
Menards has a large selection of Rockwell power tools in stock. They outpower and outlast most competing brands. This VersaCut saw has a laser for precision cuts, and this oscillating toolkit includes a 34-piece accessory kit. Your choice, $89 each. All stock Fight LED light bulbs are on sale. This long-lasting, energy-saving 2-pack of LED bulbs have the look and glow of traditional incandescents. Available in clear or frost, $9.99 each. Don't forget Christmas. Grab a Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
When the Packers beat the Vikings last week, J.C. Tretter stepped in for the injured Corey Lindsley very early in the game. Tretter held up his end of the bargain as the Pack snapped a 3-game losing streak.
J.C. Tretter is our guest as we present From Preps to Pros.
You can always control how hard you work and how much effort you put in. So if you want to keep making it to college and to pros, you really need to put the time in and really work hard, and that's the one thing you can always control.
J.C. Tretter wasn't always an offensive lineman. He played quarterback as well as running back and receiver in high school. He was also an all-conference basketball player, graduating as his school's all-time leader in points and rebounds. But Tretter says his hoop stays are behind him.
And once I got over 300, that was when my basketball time was done. But no, basketball was probably my first sport love. Just really enjoyed it. We'd go me and my dad would just go down to the park and just shoot and play and just do drills and things like that. And that was really the most fun I had.
Tretter was recruited to play tight end at Cornell. As a junior, he became the team's left tackle and would go on to earn all Ivy League and All-America honors.
There's no scholarships there, so everybody there is paying their own way, and they're not getting anything from the football team. It's just you're there because you want to play and you want to continue to play football past high school. And you meet so many guys who are so academically and athletically driven, who have to put the time in, studying and then get out to practice, and it's you really come together as a really tight-knit group.
Tretter, who has battled through a couple of significant injuries in the NFL, seems to be highly self-motivated. He still remembers his dad telling him about a certain athlete who wanted to be great.
Larry Bird, when he was a kid, would go out and shoot, and when the sun started coming down, he'd think about packing up, and he'd think about that one kid who just shot one more shot than him, and he'd go back to work and he'd keep shooting. And that was kind of the attitude I always had, was there's someone out there who just did one more rep or one more drill, and I got to do that to stay up with them.
As for being a pro, JC says that term applies wherever he goes.
At practice, in the media, just out in the community, everything you need to hold yourself to the highest standard of excellence.
The tradition of football excellence continued here this fall at Homestead High School.
The Highlanders extended their streak of North Shore Conference titles and added to their collection of state championship trophies.
Here's Allie Dudek with the Preps Plus Team of the Week.
Homestead made taking back that Division II state championship look easy this year, with an early lead over Waukesha West and keeping a strong defense.
That's kind of always the plan. Come out quick, hit them early, have a couple big plays, and obviously we did that. We got the momentum on our side and kept it there the rest of the game.
The Highlanders' defense set the tone by causing multiple turnovers along with several other game-changing plays early on.
Sean had the interception early in the first quarter. That was huge. We all thought he was stayed in and scored a touchdown, but that's all right. And then we forced a fumble, I think, on the next drive. So, just two huge plays that really just set the tone. And Tyler blocked a punt too. Things that you can't plan for, things that just kind of happen with preparation.
Walking off the field after a devastating loss in the last 30 seconds of the playoff game last year, The seniors in particular were motivated to win back the championship.
And they worked hard, they planned hard, they watched a ton of film, and they were ready for Waukesha West. And as fate would have it, I think as our D coordinator, Matt Wolf, said to me, he said, we played the best defensive half of football all season long. The first half, it was outstanding, and that's what you're hoping to do in your last game, play your best football.
Every week, the goal was to play the best football we played. And we worked hard, we worked extremely hard, we had high energy every practice, and the results took care of themselves.
The Highlanders had nearly a 13-minute drive spanning the third and fourth quarters to seal their victory. 5 times we had 3rd and 5 or longer and converted all 5. Twice we had 4th and 1 and we converted. So it was a 23-play drive for just short of 13 minutes. I don't think I've ever seen a team hold the football for over a quarter of time on the clock. It was amazing. I got to give our quarterback a lot of credit. He completed 3 passes on 3rd down, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 13, 3rd and 13, and then he ran one on 3rd and 7. For the seniors, winning back the championship rounded off their high school careers after having last won the title during their freshman year in 2012.
And our goal first and foremost was to win conference. And we have such fantastic teams in our conference. It's great preparation for the playoffs. And so when we got to the playoffs after getting our conference championship, all focus was let's get there, let's get the job done, and we sealed the deal this year.
Congratulations, Homestead football, on being the Division II state champions and awarded the Preps Plus Team of the Week.
Last week we featured Cedarburg's Katie Drabot and the Arrowhead girls swim team. This week we feature another swimmer who finished her season in style.
Stick around, we'll be right back on the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus.
The holidays are here, and with them bring special moments with friends and family. Celebrate the holidays with the perfect gift for everyone on your list. From Boston Store, your holiday gift headquarters. With everything to make this time of year the most wonderful time of year. Let the cheer begin. Boston Store, your style.
Keep your vehicle running smoothly with automotive products from Menards. Peak Long Life Antifreeze and Coolant works with all makes and models. Right now, a gallon of full-strength concentrate is only $7.99 after rebate. Outsmart the elements with Latitude wiper blades from Rain-X. They have a specially blended graphite-coated blade that's designed to give a smooth, clean, and chatter-free wipe. They're available in 10 sizes for just $11.99 each. Don't forget Christmas. Grab a Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Think of joint pain like a warning light in your car. It means something in your body isn't working right or could be damaged. And the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network is where you go to keep everything in working order. Our orthopedic and spine specialists will show you all your options, from non-surgical remedies like physical therapy to minimally invasive treatments and advanced surgical techniques to get you going again. Isn't it good to know what is possible?
The Performance Enhancement Program, also known as PEP, is a sports performance training program offered at Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin. We utilize evidence-based training techniques to help athletes reach their maximum potential. Any athlete looking to enhance their athletic potential should participate in the Performance Enhancement Program. We offer individual, one-on-one training, as well as group and team training. Additionally, we have 2 other services, the ACL Prevention Program, which helps to prevent ACL injuries, as well as a program that takes an athlete from physical therapy back to competition. PEP training sessions include speed and agility development, conditioning, power, and injury prevention techniques. Think of us as your one-stop shop for performance enhancement and injury rehab. We want to help you reach your potential.
For more information, visit freighter.com/pep.
Suburban schools have traditionally made the most noise at the state swim meet.
But this fall, a young lady made the Milwaukee City Conference proud. Craig Harden has her story in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
has almost been 20 years since the last time a Milwaukee City Conference swimmer has made it to state. In fact, you have to go all the way back to 1996. So when Milwaukee Rufus King swimmer
Cassy Jernberg qualified for the 500-yard freestyle as the #1 seed, yes, it was a big deal.
I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't do this, I don't know who's gonna do it. And then there was a lot of pressure from people at school, like you have to win and do it for Milwaukee, but that was really nerve-wracking, but I'm glad it all turned out.
Not only did it turn out, but the University of Indiana recruit made history when she became Milwaukee City Conference first ever state swimming champ.
It's kind of, I haven't really thought about it too much, but I mean, like the statistics, it's pretty cool, but I mean, I don't really know how to think of it personally.
And for right now, Cassy may not know what to think about her most recent accomplishment, but the Milwaukee Rufus King community has been showing her a lot of love.
You know, I don't really talk about it at school too often, but you know, now that I swam for the school, I got a lot more attention there, and everybody's just been like, "Wow, I didn't know you swam that much," and I'm like, "Yeah," and I've been getting a lot of support and a lot of attention, which is strange, but it's not a bad thing.
Throughout her first 3 years of high school, Cassy only swam for her club team. It wasn't until this season, Cassy and her father decided she wanted to swim for her school and hopefully become an ambassador for the city conference.
I'm definitely most proud of being from Milwaukee, being there more than anything. Like, it's such a suburban sport, and I really represent the 414 a lot. It was a great feeling, and I just love showing off that I'm from Milwaukee and not a suburb.
As you can see, Cassy takes a lot of pride in representing the 414, as she says, but this summer, Cassy has the opportunity of a lifetime.
June, I will be going to the Olympic trials in Omaha, Nebraska. I qualified in the 400 meter and the 800 meter. It's not very realistic that I would go to the Olympics this time, but you know, I wouldn't complain about it, but it would be pretty cool.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and we hope you had a terrific Thanksgiving weekend.
Remember to watch Preps Plus every Sunday night on today's TMJ4. Until then, I'm Lance Allen.
And I'm Mark Stewart. See you next week on Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, your style. By Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where our sports medicine experts train the pros. And by Menards, dedicated to service and quality.